Good morning, Flosstube. My name is Crystal, and this is my channel about cross stitch. Today is Monday, December 21st, I believe. I am here for my regular weekly update a week late. We have the Ronas, the COVIDs. My husband has taken the kids out for a drive so that I could film this. And I just want to, I have a ton of like haul and stuff that I need to put away. So I wanted to film this so I can get through it and like put everything where it goes. I do have some whips to show, some finishes. And we're going to get through this. I'm kind of scatterbrained. Let's see. I filmed first I filmed a bunch of extras you've seen since my last Flosstube video. I think the last one that I filmed, you could probably tell that I was sick. I filmed that a week and a half ago. I think it just went live this past Friday, but I filmed it like a week and a half ago. I thought that I had the flu, like regular old flu. I had some body aches and I was really tired. I had a tiny bit of a tickle in my throat, and that was all that really happened. And then it kind of went away. And then a few days later, I lost my sense of smell and taste. And I've been exhausted ever since. I don't think I've ever been so tired in my entire life. But other than that, it's been okay. The person I was really worried about was my husband. He ended up with the COVIDs as well. And really, he was just tired too. We did notice that we got out of breath really easily. Just walking up the stairs was exhausting. But other than that, we've been okay. The kids are both fine, totally fine. But we have canceled our family Christmas this week. And it's just going to be the four of us, and that's okay. I don't think we are contagious anymore, because as of today, it's been 15 days since I first got symptoms, 13 days since my husband first got symptoms. So as of tomorrow, I believe he's no longer contagious. But just to be on the safe side, we're not going to see anyone until after New Year's. So that's I'm moving you guys because you're like kind of crooked. This is my Christmas tree. Well, part of it. It's real tall. Real tall. It is a jumble of all sorts of ornaments. See, we have Bumblebee here. Some ornaments that we made, that we got from the Performing Arts Center. They gave little kits for us to make ornaments. This was one of them too. There's my Grayson from this year. My little one. Zoe's is somewhere. Here's our pickle. Do you have a pickle? Everyone needs a pickle on their tree. We have a lot of handmade ornaments. Here's Dumbo. Dumbo, one of the kids made for me. I think Zoe made this. Dumbo is one of my favorite characters. I love Disney, so I love Dumbo. I love Marie. Here we have the Flash. Because, you know, I think next year will probably be to the point where, here's last year's photo ornaments. That's Zoe. Last year. I would like the tree to be all white and Nutcracker. All white and metallic. Like golds and silvers. Oh, we have a stormtrooper. And then little Grayson. We have a barn. I love our tree. It's massive. And we decorate all the way around it. But I think next year we'll probably do 2 trees and one will be like all the family ornaments that they've made and photos of them and whatnot. But yeah, I just thought I'd sit by it. Okay, first we're going to get into FFOs. I don't know. Y'all, it's gonna be a jumbled mess. Because my brain isn't quite functioning. Alright, first I did 4 ornaments the same. So this is called Quilt Star. If you Google Quilt Star freebie cross stitch, this will come up. I used my own colors. Yeah, I can't even remember what they are at this point. And then I used some plaid fabric, plaid bow, green rope, I don't know. And I finished these first 4 all the same. So this is Quilt Star, it's a freebie. This is Starry Saint Nick. I finished this not too long ago. It was supposed to have 2 trees. I just took one of the trees off and made this tree taller. But if you go to my Instagram, I might have more information about that. So that's that one. And then this is 7 Pines. This is one of my favorites. Little House Needleworks. I want to say this was a freebie also. Finished the same way. And then this is definitely one of my favorites. This is Warm Hands, Warm Heart. Finished the same way. Super cute mittens. So that's the first 4 that I finished. And then last week I did this one. This was in a booklet of like 5 others. I changed the colors to make them black and white. And it's on some like music note fabric with some snowflakes. And then I made a bow. I love that ribbon. I got that ribbon at Joann's. It's that one. This was maybe in that same booklet with the 5. It says ho ho ho. Done on the same fabric, same ribbon. There's that one. This one was a recent finish. This was a Prairie Schooler. This is done on different plaid fabric. I used some check ribbon to make a bow, and I added one of the year charms at the bottom. 2020. And then this is the last one. These are all on my Instagram. The name of them is on my Instagram. So I used some, this was done on 14 count black Aida. I used red pom-pom trim. There's a black and white check fabric behind it. And then this ribbon I also got at Joann's. I love it. I love that ribbon. After Christmas, I'm going to try and go and get more of this ribbon and this ribbon. I feel like I need a whole hoard of it. So those are my FFOs. And then I had one finish. I don't know why I'm going to try and do things in order. I literally have got just stuff. Okay. My one finish was January Truckin' Along, Stitching with the Housewives. I was stitching this and had an executive decision that I don't need anything else that has the month on it. I just don't. So I didn't stitch the top. I'm stitching the bottom, or I stitched the bottom, finished it, and I'm calling it good. There is that's the bottom part of the chart. Pardon the tree behind it. I used all the DMC conversion. So I think what I'm going to do is get like a metal tin. I really want the black and white or gray and white check tin from, I think it's Hobby Lobby, that has like, that you put dog treats in. I really want to find that. My Hobby Lobby doesn't have it. So I might look online. And then they can all just go in there. Like be stored in there. But yeah, I'll finish this and get that on there and then switch them out monthly. But I love it. And I feel kind of bad, but to be honest, I just don't need anything else with the month. So in January, I will work on February Truckin' Along. So that I can pass on. Okay, so that was my one and only finish. Nope, that's not my only finish. But it's somewhere in this pile. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I am so unorganized right now. One day last week I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna pull out something that's close to finished and do it. So this is a freebie from Lizzie Kate. It's called Cozy Christmas Wishes. So if you Google Cozy Christmas Wishes Lizzie Kate freebie, you'll find it. There it is. Let me see. I used DMC, one of the whites, don't know which one, 911, 349, 869, 304, 3031, and 322. So that one's done. And I'll probably just turn it into a little pillow or something. So there's that. Put that with my finishes. I don't even know where to throw stuff. Ooh. Sorry. Okay. Whips. This is Early Americans. In December, I'm working on Betsy Ross. I'm trying to get this so there's not a whole lot of glare. And I think my first sign that I was sick was that I didn't want to stitch. And that's kind of still the case. I want to stitch, but I get like 20 stitches in and need a break. I'm just exhausted. I am just exhausted. So here is where I got to, oh boy, with Betsy Ross. So everything is done except for the house. I need to go in and do the house. Oh, and the star in the middle. I need to go in and do the house, and I need to do the border. I am using Vonna Pfeiffer's border. If you Google Vonna Pfeiffer Early Americans border, she gives it for free. She just asks that you give her credit whenever you post it on social media. So I'm sorry nothing's ironed. Y'all are lucky I have pants on, to be honest. I was going to skip another week, but I got some Christmas cards and a ton of haul. I just want to put everything away. I just need to put everything away. So that's Early Americans. I hope to get that block finished this week. December's coming to an end. You'll notice that I didn't work on Little Sheep Virtues this month. I can't remember why I was taking this month off of Little Sheep, but it will come back out next month. All right, next whip is Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Stitching with the Housewives. It's slow going. If I wasn't sick, this would probably already be done. But that's how far I've gotten. So I have the words Santa Claus, the top red and white check border and some greenery, and a couple of ornaments. And then it'll be done. It's really small. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was. I have no clue how I would finish this, so it's okay. It probably won't get done by Christmas. And it definitely won't get done by Christmas. That's okay. I'll finish it for next year. Oh. This goes in here. If anyone would be interested in seeing a Christmas home tour before I take everything down, I probably won't take everything down until after the 1st. But just let me know if that's something you would be interested in seeing. I do have, my brain is scattered. I am doing a 2021 plans video. I hope to have that up the end of this week, beginning of next week. But I needed to go through all this stuff because a lot of the haul I got is part of plans. So, okay. Next whip is, oh boy, Jolly Saint Nick and Rudolph. This is from Stitching with the Housewives. It is one of the Sip of the Seasons. I love the Sip of the Seasons. So I feel like they need to come out with one more Easter one. I need to message them because they have 2 summer ones, 2 summer Sip the Seasons, like a patriotic and then a summer one. They have 2 fall Halloween-y ones. They have this one and then Rudolph. Then they have a fox. So that's a winter one. And then they have Penelope and Pete. But I feel like they need a second spring one. It's just, requests. One more spring one, please. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what that goes to. But here is slow. It's so slow. I am so slow. It is shocking how slow I am. So, It'll get done someday. So that's the one thing that I've heard a lot of from like friends and family is that with COVID, you're just tired for a really long time. I can finally smell things again, which was like a hallelujah. Hallelujah. It's this joke that so if you had to take 2 things to a deserted island, what would you take? My 2 things have always been my vacuum cleaner, because I like to vacuum, and my Scentsies or candles. Something that smells good. I don't really burn candles anymore because I have cats and I have a 5-year-old, and like this morning they were having a Nerf war. So you can't have flames. So I burn Scentsy wax. But I have a stash of like Bath and Body Works candles in my bathroom in a drawer that occasionally I just like smell. And that's what happened. Like a week and a half ago I went to smell them and I couldn't smell them. And I panicked. So, but I can finally smell things again. I'm just so tired. I am so tired. And I'll tell you what, I think I just turned 38. I was born in 1982. It's 2020. I think I just turned 38. That sounds right. I've seen more Christmas lights this year than I have in 38 years. We go pretty much every night. We pile in the car and we just drive around and look at Christmas lights, or we go through, like, our town has a Christmas light show. We went to the town north of us to see their Christmas light show. We went to the town south of us, west of us. Tomorrow night we're going to Milwaukee to drive through Candy Cane Lane. Like, that's all we do, is we go look at Christmas lights. Because there's nothing else you can do. Okay, last whip is my last Lizzie Kate Flip It stamp. My last one. And my goal is to finish this tonight. It's January. So I have to finish his hat and do the border and then fill in around the letters. I should be able to get that done tonight. We're not going anywhere tonight. So, but yeah, I can't believe this is my last one. That means I've done all 12. That's exciting. But I will... My first one I did was February. And it is out in the closet. I have a storage closet that has all of my holiday decor. And it is in the February bin. Like the Valentine's bin. So when I pull that out, I will show all 12. Not that all 12 are FFO'd, because I kept May up through until August. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. I literally wrote on my notes all the haul. Just show all the haul. So first, a couple of notes. One, if you haven't heard, you must be living under a rock if you haven't heard of this. Brenda Gervais did a free mystery stitch along last week, I want to say. It's called... Oh, Hands On Design had a freebie out. Berries in Bloom. Go get that. Stitching Book Club, Part 1. I didn't even start it. Mary and Minty was the Brenda Gervais stitch along. It was 3 or 4 parts. 4 parts. Oh my gosh. So I wanted to mention that. Also wanted to mention Pine Needles, the website Pine Needles. They have a 24 or 25 day stitch along happening. Yeah. And they're tiny. They're, oh gosh, less than 20 by 20. Each little square is. So I wanted to mention those. And then I got a box from my mother-in-law. Y'all, she's awesome. I don't have one of those like stories where I just don't like my mother-in-law. I don't have my knitting whip in here. I'm still working on my cowl, and I've actually made a lot of progress. I'm on the second, it's not a skein, right? Second ball of yarn. So I hope to finish that before the end of the year. But back to my box from my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law sent me, it's kind of this joke, like, I cannot keep enough 310 or 3865 because those are my two favorites. Like, they're my go-tos. 3865 and 310. So I only have a Joann's in it's not even in my town, it's in the next town over, and they're always out of floss. So she lives in Fort Worth, land of all the stores, and so she sent me this bag of 310 and 3865. I would say that this should be like a year supply, but it's definitely not. Nope. I love these two. And she is awesome. But in this bag, she also sent these. Where did she... I want to say she got these from Hobby Lobby. But they're needle minders. How fun is that, right? That's a hoop that says handmade with love. Sorry for the glare. But I want to use these, and now I can, since I can take them out. This one's my favorite. This skein of floss. I love it. And that girl, that's a hoop, and it says stitching is a lifestyle. But they're awesome. She's the best. She's the best. She sends in stuff for the kids, and like, occasionally there's little goodies for me. She's awesome. We have a lot in common. Okay. Holy. My giveaway last time was Prairie Schooler and the extra floss. And oops, there were only a couple people that commented, I think because of all the Flosstube. Y'all, I can't keep up with the Flosstubes. I'm so far behind. I have Niecy Lynn's, I have watched every episode of. I keep up to date with that one. And I think that's the only one. Everyone else, I'm so far behind. But this goes to Christy Martin, which is funny because I still have your package that hasn't been mailed because I don't think you want me to send you COVIDs. So now I think we're no longer contagious. So I'm just going to tuck this into that package. And probably going to go to the post office after Christmas because it's nuts. So I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm glad I didn't send you that package because that was pretty much the day that I found out I was sick. So that would have been a goodie bag of COVID. And that I would have felt terrible. So, but I'm going to tuck that in. That's awesome because it's already like addressed and everything. All right, I got some Christmas cards. This one is from Olivia. Pumpkin Hollow Quilts. Y'all, she's awesome. She's so sweet. And if you don't watch her, you should. You probably watch her. If you watch me, you probably already know about these people. But she has been doing Anniversaries of the Heart. And between her and Pam, from Pam and Steph, they both have me, I sent in my genealogy. My cheek swab. I also think I sent COVID. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that the genealogy place getting COVIDs. Because I did a cheek swab. I sent them straight up DNA. I sent them spit. So, but yeah, that takes like 4 weeks. But I'm excited because I want to start Anniversaries of the Heart. And I want to personalize it the way that Olivia did. So, that's super fun. Go watch her. And then, this is from Helen D. I'm not going to show her address. I almost just did. She sent this Christmas card. Look at that fat cat. I have one of those. We call him Fat Cat, or her Fat Cat. We also call her Big Booty Judy. But she tucked in some 2021 charms. Which is exciting. I'm trying to decide if I just want to keep these 6 or if I need a bag. Because you get like 4 million. I don't know. But that was super sweet of her. What else? What else? What else? See, I've got Olivia's. I got a little note from Christy, Java Girl Stitches. If you don't watch her, you need to go watch her also. She's so fun to watch. She does, like, some amazing finishing work. She's so creative. And that barn that her husband made, I have the plans for. We don't have tools. I don't have, like, a saw or anything. But it is, like, bucket list for 2021 to make the barn that her husband made for her. Oh, my God. You guys. I don't even know what had happened. Okay, let's put these in, like, store order. You can see where I order from. Oh, goodness. Oh, I also got a thank you card from Amy. Amy sent me a thank you card. It's like a stitched. And she sent me, you did not have to do this. B52 is just fine. But she sent me 38.65 also. She's really sweet. Thank you. Okay. First, we'll go with Fire Poppies. This is my favorite place to get fabric. My favorite place to get fabric. Fire Poppies, they mail. Now, I don't want to say this and then it not happen for you, but I have never purchased something from them that they didn't mail that day. As long as you're not ordering at like 5 o'clock. Oh, where's the... Okay. So I got a giant piece of fabric. What is this? 18 count Witchelt blue cashmere. And it's a half yard. This is what I'm going to do pandemic on. I love Fire Poppies. So this is what I do. I pick what I want and then I call them and I say, I need something that's this many inches by this many inches. What's the quantity that I should order? And they give it to me, and I say thank you, and they say have a great day, and I order it, and they mail it that day. There's something to be said for shopping small shops. And then I also bought a bunch of, this is DMC 924. That is going to be pandemic. It will be finished approximately in 2047. Sounds right. But it'll get started in 2020. That's all that matters, right? So now I can put this away because it's getting started soon. So soon. Okay, so it's fire poppies. And then, oh, and they send a Charleston Chew. That's my favorite candy. I'm trying to think. Banana Laffy Taffy and Charleston Chew. Those are my two favorite candies. Probably Banana Laffy Taffy is my favorite. Oh, so delicious. And Charleston Chew. And I like the one in the yellow package that's like vanilla on the inside. And saltwater taffy. Yeah. Saltwater taffy. I don't share very well with my kids. But they send a little mini Charleston Chew every time. So these are my 3 packages from 123 Stitch. Empty. Garbage. Garbage. Okay. So I decided I wanted this. It's called Christmas Sampler 2. Cottage Garden Samplings. And it just has like different words. Christmas words on it. Like Advent Bell, Christmas Dasher, Evergreen, Frosty, Gingerbread, Hope, Ivy, Jolly, King. I like this one a lot. And I bought all the DMC. So I will talk about this in my 2021 plans video. That should be coming shortly. All right, what's this? What are you? Oh. This was a random 123 Stitch order. So I got birthday gift cards. This is what happened. I got birthday gift cards and spent my money. So I got the winter sampler, the little snippet. These are cute. They are small. 72 by 72. I got the spring one. And I got autumn. Because I already had summer. So. I wonder if you can still get this frame. It's from Hog River. I'm going to have to look. Because I like this frame. And .28 count. So if I did it on 14 count, it would end up being 5 by 5. And it would fit in this. Oh, and you could get little beads. They're Mill Hill beads, but I would only need like 1 of each. I don't know, we'll see. I don't plan on starting that anytime soon. But I had to have them, you know. And then I got the Cereal Bowl collection of sampler lessons. Ugh, these are cute. Make use of present time. Sampler lesson 1. So cute. Ever faithful, ever kind, firm and generous, be thy mind. This one's my favorite. Sampler lesson 2. By daily labors of the bee, awake my soul to industry. Sampler lesson 3. Oh, this one might be my favorite. Be you to others kind and true as you would have others be to you. And then it says P.S. That's Paulette Stewart. I would put a CB because that's my name. Sampler lesson 4. There's those. Okay. You all tell how out of breath I am? I have done nothing. Okay. I got... Ooh. Christmas Sampler 2 from the Prairie Schooler. This is gorgeous. It's not on a cardstock. It's on, like, regular. Ugh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I have the summer samplers. So, at some point I'll have all of these done. All the seasons. I love it. And I got Summer Delivery from Plum Street Samplers. Good grief, that's cute. I love these delivery ones. So much cute. Okay. So that's everything from 1, 2, 3 Stitch. And then Fat Quarter. Fat Quarter. Okay, what's this one? Oh, this is my Lori Holt Stitch Cards. Is that the front? Nope. G. I collect these. There is a Stitch Card Club. So that came. And then, what are you? Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. I said I was going to get this one, and I think I need 3 still. Yeah, this is part 1 of the chalkboard ornaments from Hands On Design. I did set 2 this year. I love these, and they stitch so fast. So fast. And then I got can you see that? This is Americana sampling from Little House Needleworks. Love it. And then I got I am doing Serendipity this year. Serendipity is their free, sort of, stitch along words. Okay. So every year, Fat Quarter Shop does a free quilt along. The pattern's on their blog. It comes on their blog. They ask that you make a donation to make a wish. So they do this. They've done this for I don't know how many years. Last year, I believe, this year, we're in 2020, was the first year they did cross stitch, I think. And I did Bloomtopia. That's what the cross stitch one was called. And they asked that you make a $15 donation or more to Make-A-Wish. And the link is on their blog. You just Google Jolly Jabber, and then last year it was Bloomtopia. This year it's Serendipity. So I got my Serendipity thread pack. Ordered the pattern. It comes emailed to you. Nope. They post it on the blog. Yeah. And I am doing it on 14 count navy. So, I got those because I want to participate in that. I love this. I love their Make-A-Wish. It's great. They raise a ton of money. Oh, and they sent a hand sanitizer. Can't have enough of that. So then I ordered just random. It's because I'm bored, y'all. Anybody else do that when you're bored? Buy things off your wish list. Okay. I got this. Blossom by Blossom Spring Begins. I want to do this soon. This is from the Heart Needle Art by Wendy. It's called Spring Begins. I love it. This has been on my wish list. I don't know what the front is. Probably this. I had all 4 of these on my wish list. I finally bit the bullet and got Spring. It's a season sampler from Madame Chantilly. You can barely see that. That's a terrible photo. But I've got Spring. And then I got, another thing of hand sanitizer. And I got Sleepy Hollow from Hello from Liz Matthews. I don't do a whole lot of Halloween, but that tree is silly. It is so silly. I love it. With all those owls on it. My husband loves Halloween, so he will love this. It's going to be really fun to stitch, too. I love it. So I got that. And then I got, I don't know if I can show this. I'm going to do a real fast sneak peek. I am in the Stitch Quarterly from Fat Quarter Shop. If you're going to join a club, I think they're full right now. Get on the waiting list for Stitch Quarterly, because if someone drops out, they'll let you know. Or if they ever add more spots, like maybe when we're not in COVID, who knows? It may be possible for them to make more spots open. But this has been the greatest kit club that I've been in, that I think I've seen. I love it. So I'm going to do a quick boop. It is quarterly, and every month you get a bag with the design on the front. This time is called Santa Baby. It is a super cute chart. Every time it is such a cute chart. And you get, I'm not going to show everything. You get the threads, which this whole year has been DMC, which I've loved. I think she said they might, this coming year, they might be branching out into different threads. I don't really know. But you get everything you need to stitch the pattern. And you get fabric. Oh my God. I can't show it. So I'm colorblind, so when people show photos and whatnot, I didn't see, this is mint fabric. It's mint. And it's opalescent. And it is sparkly. And I love it. But you get the threads and you get the fabric. And what I have loved is there has been different fabric every month. Some fabric that I never would have tried. So there was a 10 count. And now I know I don't really like 10 count, but the pattern looked perfect on it. And I'm glad I did it. It's something that I never would have tried. So you get your cross stitch pattern, your fabric, you get a needle case. I'm not going to show you the picture on the front, but you always get a needle case. I love these. You get a needle, and I feel like they're the same every time, and it's like my favorite. It's the Bowen cross stitch and tapestry needle, size 26. It stitches so nicely. You get your threads, the bag, and then you always get a notion. And the notion this time, I can't show it. We're not supposed to show anything until they've showed it, but what? They're a coveted item. I'll just say it is a coveted item. And probably not something I ever would have spent money on. I have talked before about how I am like plain Jane. I don't really use needle minders. I don't buy needle minders, although I'm getting ready to make some needle minders. I spend my money on patterns. That's what I spend my money on, is patterns. And then I usually use just like basic fabric, and I use DMC. So the fact that I get fun, cool things, I paid for it. Obviously, it's part of my subscription, but I didn't order it because I never would. It's just not something, like, I don't treat myself to accessories. Like my mother-in-law sending me those needle minders. I saw them at Hobby Lobby, and my husband was like, "Why aren't you getting them?" And I said, "Because I don't know. I just don't need them. Like, I love them. I don't need them." So I cannot speak highly enough about the quality of the Stitch Quarterly. You will never get my spot because I will never drop out of it. Ever. It is my favorite thing. It would be even better if it was bi-monthly, like every other month. That's all I can say about that. So, 2 requests from people that aren't ever going to watch my channel are, Fat Quarter Shop, can you make Stitch Quarterly now stitch bi-monthly? Can we just change it to that? And Priscilla and Chelsea, can you make another spring Sip of the Seasons? Life complete. That's all I need, right? So that's all my haul. There is stuff. And I'm going to clean it all up before they come home. Meh. So that's the last 2 weeks of my life. Barely any stitching. A whole lot of sleeping. And a lot of hoarding packages to show on here. So I will probably not have any extras up this week. 1, because it's Christmas. 2, because I just can't. I can't. But hopefully next week I will have my plans up, and hopefully next Monday I will have a regular Flosstube video. We'll see. Not only am I ill and the kids are home because of that, but it's also Christmas break, so there's people here. So that's all I have. I'm not going to do a giveaway today because post office, nightmare. Christy, I'll get your package out to you. But if you made it this far, you are awesome. Thank you for watching. And if you're new, I know I got some new subscribers recently. Welcome. I should have said this at the beginning. I'm not always like this. I'm kind of all over right now because of the vids. The vid blows. I will say I feel incredibly fortunate that it was like nothing for us compared to other people. I think that's what's most shocking about this whole thing is that for one person, you can be completely asymptomatic and another person could pass away. It's total luck of the draw. And, you know, my husband has got so many health concerns that I was so worried about him, and it hit me harder than him. So I don't know. But thank you for watching. I hope everyone has this fantastic Christmas. That you have some joy, that you remember that sweet baby Jesus, and that everyone gets to spend some time with family, and that you go see Christmas lights, because really, what else is there to do? That's what we're going to do. I'm going to clean, and we're going to go see Christmas lights. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will be back hopefully in a week. And until then, just have a really great holiday season, and I will talk to you guys soon. Where's the thing? All right, there it is. Bye.